Hey you guys, Quiet here. We are back with some more Corpse Party. Yep, I completely not forgot. I didn't forget about Corpse Party. Just to say that, but yeah. It's been a while since I recorded it. Don't know why I don't hear raining sound.
篠崎
Shinosaki,
しっかりしろよおい
hey, wake up!
息はしてるな
She's breathing at least.
篠崎おい起きろよ
Shinosaki, come on! Wake up already!
死ぬま
見てみろよマリー俺も信じらんねえんだけど
Take a no, too fast.
嘘
No way.
本当ここは
We're back? For real? Is this really our school?
マジだよほら俺の机だ
It really is. Check it out. Here's my desk.
本当だ見て見て私の机
Mine too. It's right here. I can't believe it.
ってことは
It's true.
私たち帰ってこれたのよ
Yeah, we made it back. We're home. We're home.
さあざまみろチキシャ
Fuck yeah. Suck on that, world. But yeah, let's get on with it. I think that since we're here, how much do we need to do for till chapter 4 is ended?
もう
Alright.
サトシやユイ先生たちは帰ってきてねえのか
I guess there's no Satoshi or Miss Yui or anyone else. Okay.
サトシやユイ先生たちは
Nope. The needle on the clock in the hall is pointing to 8, and there's not a soul in sight. Okay, but I want to leave it through this. Venturing out in search of others, you find that even the janitor has likely gone home. The lights are out, and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguishers offers any respite from the quaint, quiet darkness from the school hallway.
8時を過ぎて真っ暗な校舎の中に居残ることになるとはな現実感ねえな
Standing around in the darkened corridors in our school building at 8 in the evening just feels so surreal. As the thunder and rain grow intensity, the window begins to condensate with moisture, turning the white in contrast to the corridor's sea of black.
これ現実か
Is this a reality?
さっきまでのは夢だったんじゃないか
Was everything up until now just a dream?
どこで何やってんだろう俺
Where am I right now? What am I doing?
Oh, どうした篠崎
What? Shinosaki, what's wrong? What?
なんだこりゃ。
What the hell is this?
終わってないの？
It's not over, is it?
まだ終わってないの？
Why isn't it over? Why?
お前は。
It's you.
来るな！
Go back! Don't come any closer!
ちょうどこんな雨の降る放課後のことでした。
It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one.
私が誘拐されたあの日、
On the day I was kidnapped,
朝、私はお母さんと喧嘩をしてしまいました。
I remember I had a fight with my mom that morning.
何を言ってるの？
Why is she telling us this?
わかんねえよ。
I have no idea.
お母さんと顔を合わせるのが嫌で、
I didn't want to see your face.
学校の後、私は家へ帰らずに、
So after school, I decided that instead of going home,
ぼーっと渡り廊下にしゃがんで、雨を眺めていま
I'd
した。
park myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watch the rain.
そうしたら、私の隣に吉風先生が座って、
That's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up and sat down next to me.
と私の話を聞いてくれたのです。
I told him about the fight with mom, and he kept listening really closely and just keeping saying, uh-huh, uh-huh,
先生、言
uh-huh,
葉を
uh-huh,
話せない
uh-huh.
病気だったけれど、
He was sick
心は
and couldn't
優しい
speak
人だった
much.
から、
You see, but he was a very kind man.
私は好きでした。
I really liked him.
けど
That's why it's not there. But then,
お兄さん、お姉さん、
you two are nice people.
ごめんなさい。
I'm so sorry.
あなたは5年生の
She is so tiny. She must be fifth grader?
菅野ゆきちゃんね。
Yuki Kano, right?
さっきはありがとうござ
Thank,
います。
thank you for what you did back there.
殺された私たちを成仏させようとしてくれて、
For making the effort to help those of us who were killed in that school.
結局成仏はできたのか。なんでお前まだいるんだよ。
Didn't we succeed though? Why are you still here?
いいえ、できてません。
No, you didn't.
あなたたちから言葉を奪った抜き取られた舌は返したし、
But we returned your tongues. We gave you back your ability to
あ
speak.
なたたちにひどいことをした犯人には懺悔させたけど、
And even got your murderer to repent for what he did.
やっぱり許せない。
Is it that you can't forgive him no matter what?
私たちの成仏に許す、許さないというそれぞれの意志は関係ないんです。
Appeasing us isn't about forgiveness. It doesn't matter if we forgive or not.
懺悔とは犯人と被害者との間に存在して、それ単体で私たち 被害者の霊を動かすものです。
Repentance is between the criminal and the victim. It is a soul act capable of moving us.
私たちが天神小学校を異空間に閉じ込めている霊場の断片だから、私たちを動かすという方法
And
は
we exist as fragments of the
正しいと思います。
sacred ground upon which heavenly host is sealed. I believe that moving us is your best course of action.
だけど足りていないんです。
But
犯人の懺悔が
it's not enough. His repentance just wasn't enough.
あいつの文化人形が喋った言葉では足りないってこと？
So you're saying his words, the words spoken by the doll, weren't good enough to appease you?
あれは
That's not... Huh?
で、なんだよ。
So, what then?
なんだって無関係の人間を何人も何人も閉じ込めてるんだ。
Why do you feel the need to trap innocent strangers after another in that godforsaken
俺た
place?
ちをあそこに呼び寄せたのはお前ら子供の幽霊たちだろ。
Your child spirits are the one who summoned us there, aren't you?
それは
だと
That's not true. What the hell do you mean by that?
私たちは異空間をつなぎ止める歯車に過ぎなく
We're
て
just the cogs that hold the closed space together.
お前鈴本を殺したじゃねえかよ。
But you killed Tsutomoto, didn't you?
待って
Wait!
もう少し聞こう。
Let's hear her out.
お姉さんたちだけでも無事に遅れてよかったです。
I'm just glad I was able to get even the two of you back to safety.
なんで急に俺たちを気遣うような言い方すんだよ。
Why the hell are you suddenly so concerned about us?
私のお姉ちゃんに聞いたことがある。
I heard about this situation like this from my sister once.
強い未練を残したまま暴力的に命を搾取された玲子は
A lost soul whose life was ended violently and abruptly, leaving her with an amount of worries and
普
regrets.
通の人で言うところの
It's the kind of like stopping
桜に
short
近い状態でとど
at
まっ
the
てし
edge
まう
of madness,
いろんな感情や思いがごちゃ混ぜになってしまっているから
with all sorts of thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head.
本来の優しい心と聖者への妬みや
Your kindly nature and your sudden
Control
anger and
되겠으니.
hatred
感情
and
が
panic begin to spin
くるくる変わ
around
る
and around, and you start acting out without any sort of control.
お前の姉さんって霊能師の？
Your sister, some kind of medium or something?
うんちょっと違うけど
Yeah, something like that.
どっちもこいつの本音ってわけか。
So you're saying this girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin?
だったらお願い他の生きてるみんなも
I feel bad for you. I feel for you. I really do. But so please bring the rest of them back.
持田君や先生たちも連れてきてあげて
Machida, Miss Yui, and everyone else too. Bring them all back home.
ねえできるんでしょ
Come on, you can do it, right?
もうそれは無理だと思います。
I don't think that's possible anymore.
どうして
Why not?
あの空間はたくさんの無関係な命を食べ過ぎました。
Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of innocent souls. Far too many, in fact.
あそこで死んだ人たちの恨みの念がもう満員だから。
The The riches of those who died there have filled every last corner of them. There's no room
行
left,
き場をなくした悲しい思いたちの影響で
and because of the
全て
agony
の霊
and
が
pain, has nowhere else to
わ
go.
ずかに残った理性を失い始めています。
It's begun feeding on the minds of souls like us, who are bound there.
私だってもうすぐまた
It won't be
生きてい
long
る人をただ無差別に襲うだけの怨霊になってしまいます。
before I turn back into an vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy.
あなたも味方してくれなくなるのね。
So, we are going to lose an ally then?
だったらなおさら急がなきゃ。
So why don't you just hurry up and bring them home right now?
何か持田君たちを助ける
Isn't
方法はない
there
の？
any way for us to save Mochida and the others?
一つだけあります。
There may be one way.
どうするんだよ。
What is it?
お兄さんも知っている方法です。あの場所へ戻って
I think you already know. You have to return to the closed spaces.
私たち天神小学校の児童4名誘拐殺害事件被害者の霊を
Find all 4 of us heavenly host serial kidnapping and murder victims.
みんなを成仏させてくれれば歯車を失った異空間に
And put us all to rest. Then the closed spaces won't have their cogs anymore. So they will begin to fall
そう
apart.
すればもしかしたら
And you might get your friends back.
あそこへまた戻るのかよ。
You expect us to go back?
それにせっかく残りあと一人だと思ってたのに、済んだつもりのお前ら3人も成仏してなかったしよ。
And this time, instead of having one person left to appease, we should go back to the drawing board and appease all 4 of you.
どうしてさっき口ごもったの？成仏できなかった。
Why couldn't you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? What is there to hide?
それは
It's just
思い出したくないんです。
something I don't want to remember. But
どうしても知りたいのなら教えます。
if you really want to
あの
know,
時のこと。
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that happened. Yuki's spirit gently took hold of Yumi's head, and in an instant the two beings seemed to merge together into a single mind. What's going on?
白木
Shinosaki!
痛いどうなったの？
What
私
happened to me?
気絶したはずなのに意識がある。
Didn't I pass out? So why am I fully aware right now?
真っ暗だし体が動かない。
I can't see a thing, and I can't move.
なんか疲れた時になる金縛りみたい。
It's like that feeling when you get really tired. Sleep paralysis, I think. No, it's when you wake up, but still cannot move your body and kind of still actually sleeping. So, no, it's not it. It's not when you get tired you get sleep paralysis.
ここは
Where?
体が動かない。
Why can't I move?
犯行現場で唯一生き残った赤いワンピースの女児、篠崎幸子。
Sachiko Shinosaki, the little girl in the red dress, and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Host Elementary School.
幸子の家族は事件後、
Following the incident, Sachiko's family fled from the area, moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remained here.
驚いたことに、
Strangely,
この
however,
篠崎家についての記述は
I've been unable to
この
locate
事がないが
any other records of the Shinosaki
当
family.
時の書類や文献のどこを見て
No
も
matter where I look,
何を
the
見ても
only
役
information
に
I can find about them comes from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders.
惨劇の舞台となった学
Granted,
校や
when an
現役
elementary
校
school
長の着眼によ
becomes
る
a
凄
stage
惨な
for
犯
the grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own
そ
son,
のスキャンダラスな背景の
it
取材
stands
に目がく
to
る
reason that the scandal would serve as the primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading into the
こ
background.
の小さな生存者の
So,
聴
of
取が
course, after
おろそかに
learning
なっ
that
たのではと
Sachiko
予
was
想した
safe,
のだ
further
そうでは
news
な
of
かっ
her
た
whereabouts was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school.
誰も幸子のその後をたどることができ
But
なかっ
there's
たのだ
but there's more to it than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning of Sachiko's history or whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had.
体は金縛りにあったみたいに動かせないけど、
I can't move my body because of sleep paralysis, I guess? No, for the last time, that's not how sleep paralysis... Yeah, kinda how sleep paralysis works, but only if you're asleep. Guess you don't know for sure, but still. I would rather say that the person that's standing above you has injected you with paralysis. And non-paralysis something. So, something that paralyzes you, so... Just one instant, or for a few minutes. Not completely. Because otherwise you need to damage the body. But come on.
部屋の光景が見える。
But I can clearly see the room I'm in now.
私の他に
There's
男
one
の子が
boy
一人、
and two girls in here, aside
女
from
の子が
myself.
二人。顔に見覚えがある。
I recognize them.
みんなあの犯人に殺された天神症の子供たちだ。
They are the children who were killed in Heavenly Host during that incident. But they're still alive.
けど
Unfortunately,
私を含め
they're all
み
bound,
んな手
hand and
足を
foot,
縛られて、
and just
床に
sprawled
転が
out
さ
on
れ
the
てる。
grounds. And so am I.
だから私も体が動かないのかしら。
That's the real reason I can't move. Yeah, you're not really being specific. You can just roll around. Unless you're being tied down to a board or to, like, for example, a cross, then you cannot really move. You can just wiggle, but not really move. You can roll around. That's something you can do, but you cannot do it if you're unconscious. Somebody, please save me! No! Stop! No! Please, no!
め
Eyes. No! I can't see!
目隠しをされ何も見えない。
Now I'm blindfolded. I can't see a thing that's happening to me.
手足も縛られてるから目隠しを取ることもできない。
And since my hands and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either. Yes, you can. Unless your hands are tied that you cannot move your hands. But you can still move your arms, so you can move your arms up to your head, to the blindfold. It's not that hard. Then again,
こうしていると
children,
今日は
keep in mind that
余計に倍
they're
増する。
children, so they won't know that they can do that. And maybe not try it. Alright. That just makes everything so much worse.
耳がどんどん敏感になる。
I guess because I can't see, I begin to listen more intensely.
周りの子たちのおえつの声が狭い部屋に反響して、私も恐怖で頭が割れそう
The
に。
helpless cries of the other children echoes off the walls of the cramped room. I'm so scared. It feels like my head is going to explode.
何するのよ。どうして目隠しなんか。
What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded?
ねえ、離して。もう、手、足、ほどいてよ。
Untie me! Cut the ropes! I want to be able to use my hands and feet! Please! Please!
何度も叫んだけど、男は私から離れていった。
I kept begging and pleading, but all I heard in response was the man walking away from me. Okay.
順番って何？
In order?
人間の声とは思えない凄まじい音波のような叫び声。端っこにいた男の子だ。
I've never heard a scream like this before. It's pure, primal terror, cutting through the air like a perfect sine wave. It's the boy at the end.
それが永遠と続く。
It feels like he's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's been killed right now.
なんてこと。なんてこと。
My God, what the hell is he doing to him?
こんな残酷な目に遭ってるのに。
No one deserves
な
this.
ぜせめて早く神様は意識を奪ってあげないの。
Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer?
何十分経っただろうか。
It's been at least a half hour now.
何度も何度も繰り返し。
Those inhuman screams of a young boy being ripped apart from the inside have finally come to a halt.
間髪入れずに女の子の悲鳴が上がる。これももはや
Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in line is next to scream for her life, and the symphony goes on.
ダメだ。気が狂う。私の
God, I can't take this anymore. I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
まだ終わらない。
Is it still going on? Come on, just die already!
早く。私は何を望んでるんだろう。
Die already! God, what's wrong with me? Nothing, you just want their suffering to end already.
わからないけど、とにかく早く楽にしてあげて。
You know what? I don't care. Just get it over with and leave me in peace.
やがてゴンと何か重いものが落ちる音がして。
Finally, after hearing the sound of a heavy object being dropped, the noises stopped and the room grew quiet again. Since when can you grow me? Oh well.
大きくなる足音。
Those footsteps are getting closer.
つわりと全身の毛が逆立つ。
All my hair standing on the end of this at this point.
胃から下に氷を詰められたような。
Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen. I've suddenly been stricken with severe diarrhea. No, nothing matter, but I just.
私は何を安心してい
Oh
るんだ
god.
ろう。隣の子が死んだら次は。
In order. God, why am I so relieved by the silence? The kid next to me just died.
私の番じゃない。
Which means it's now my turn.
髪の毛をつかまれ、頭をグイッと持ち上げられる。
Someone's got me by the hair. They're pulling my head
同
up
時に目隠しを取られると、犯人の顔が
and taking off my blindfold, which
正面
means
に。
I get to see the face of my killer.
天神小学校の開校当初から閉鎖されていた地下室で行方不明だった児童たちの
The 4 missing children were found in the basement room of Heavenly Host Elementary School, unused and officially sealed since the building's construction.
亡骸が発見された時の現場は
When authorities entered, they were greeted with an inhuman, horrific sight.
鑑識の調査の結果
Based upon evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the accused.
躊躇があったのか
Investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part. However, as the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been
殺
used.
意を持って犯行に及んだ
Nonetheless,
こと
he
は
had clearly
確実であった
acted with extreme malice
公式
intent.
発表では
The official cause of death for the
舌を
three
切り取られ
murdered
たことによ
children
る失血
has
死
been listed as a
とされていた
loss
が
of blood flowing, removal of their tongue.
実際にはもっとむごたらしい凶行が行われていた
The actual state of affairs was not quite so clinical, nor even so pleasant, if you can believe it.
以下は
The following details
メ
have
ディアで
been
報道されていない殺害の手口である
have been extrapolated. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but extrapolated from information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news outlets.
現場で惨劇を目撃した
These
殺人の証
details
言に
of
基
the
づい
crimes
て
are based on official police testimonies of Shachiko Shinosaki herself.
手足を縛られ
Evidently,
目隠しを
the
された
victims
被
were
害者たち
bound,
は
blindfolded,
一人
and
ずつ
spaced
一人
out
を
on
置い
the
て寝
floor,
かされ順番に殺されていった
then killed one by one.
一人はハサミで腹部を
Once,
めった刺しにされた
one
上
was
に
repeatedly stabbed
臓器を
in
抜
the
き取られ
abdomen. Yeah, there we go. Remember how to speak that word again? In the abdomen, with the aforementioned pair of scissors. Then had many of his internal organs forcefully dug out.
臓器は地下室の
His
地中に
discarded
粗雑に埋められた
internals were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room.
一人は
Another was stabbed in the head
ハサミで数十回にわたって
dozens
頬を刺され
upon
口
dozens
から
of
上の顎
times,
部がちぎれ
to such extent that all flesh and bone above the jawline was essentially minced away. Minced or miced? For anyone who's hearing that, can you clarify if it was minced or miced? Otherwise I need to ask Richard later. Or look up it. But nonetheless, I don't know for sure. Minced or no, minced? Why do you think mice? Oh, because the word mice is minced, isn't it? With my blindfold removed,
私の目の前にさらされた光景
the
は
sight that appeared before me was more horrific than anything I could possibly have imagined.
血まみれの大きなハ
The
サミの
person
手
staring back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of scissors, wasn't a large man from earlier at all.
捉えられていた。
It was one of the children.
帰り地で顔が真っ赤に染まった。
It was a little girl. Her face dyed red with the blood of her victims.
正気のない灰色の目でじっと私の目を見据え、
She was staring intently at me with soulless gray eyes. And then
ケタケタと笑い出した。
she just started giggling.
ハサミは不快な音を立て、
She was opening and closing the bloodied scissors over and over again, and she kept the sound kept echoing through the room.
その錆びてボロボロになった血まみれの切っ先は
Then she took the dull-rusted, thoroughly blood-soaked blades,
ずっと私の目に向けられ
and
た。
she slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye.
そんな、なんで、どうしてあなたが
How? Why? Why is it you?
いや、
一人はハサミで眼球を何度も刺された上に、
The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate numbers of
スー
times
プのように潰れた目
until
玉
her
がえぐり出す
eyeball became
苦しみ抜いた
soup-like
末
in
に
consistency. She was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony.
その後なぜか犯人
Strangely,
は
it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victim's tongues.
執筆している私も
Learn
胸
the
の悪
truth
く
about these
悪魔の所業で
proceedings is shocking even to me and makes me nearly impossible to accept the murder as anything but a monster.
児童3人が惨殺される
And bearing
中
witness to
唯一
every
生き残
moment
った少女
of this was a 7-year-old girl named
保護された
Shachiko.
後
In many ways, she is the most pitiable and long-suffered of them all.
泣きじゃくる彼女の証言
But
か
it
ら
was
追
through
及が
her
進み
tearful,
吉和は送検
frightened
された
testimony that Yoshikusa Yanigiori was officially
言い
charged.
換えるなら
Now,
彼を犯人確定
going
に
back
追い込ん
to
だ
the hunt
張
for
本人
information on this unfortunate
彼女には
girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikusa's sentencing.
自宅の所在も家
Therefore,
族
it
構
comes
成
to
も
no real
一
surprise
切
that
の記録が
sensitive
残っていない
information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be
というよ
expected.
りはっきり
What's
言えば
not expected, however, that there's not even a slightest trace of this information left to find. If it simply never existed.
ここからは仮説に
Therefore, I cannot help but
果たして
consider
これは本当に
alternative possible explanations, and I remind you, this is more conjecture.
吉和の犯行なのか
But one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yoshikusa Yanagihori really the murderer of the 3 victims?
児童たちを殺害したのは
It is possibly this crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all.
後期の吉和は言
Think
葉
about
によ
it.
る他人との
In his final
不
days,
自由だったと
Yoshikusa Kasu was incapable of communicating with others through
基本
speech.
的にはおとなしく
And despite his childlike reversion, he always been personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't hurt a fly.
これは彼を
All
取
his
り巻いてい
relative
た親
friends
戚
and
や
neighbors
近住民
confirmed
の
as
証言
much.
も聞くことが
Shocked
で
to
きたの
hear
で
that such
確実だ。
such kindly man could commit these conceivable
突
atrocities.
然このような強行に走る道
He
理がない
certainly had no motive for his crimes, for the crime. Either there was nothing for him to gain from it.
一方
Then
それま
again,
で健康であった
he
吉
may
川の
simply lost his
父親
mind. Look at his
柳
father.
堀校長
It
が
was
突
around
然
the same
機械
time
な
that
言動や行動を取り始めたのもこの時期だ。
Yanagihori suddenly began speaking in tongue and acting in the most peculiar way.
何かに取り憑かれたように
Not to mention
屋敷の壁
scribbling
一面に
incomprehensibly gibberish all over the walls as if possessed.
何者かに怯える
He
ように
seemed frightened
部
if
屋の隅
someone
にこもり大
and
声
would
でわめいたり暴れたり
be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and threshing when visitors came by.
こちらも相当な事態になっ
And
た
if he wind up in such beleaguered state with no warning, then perhaps it could. So it too could his son.
そこに私は
I believe that
人
we're
知を超え
looking
た
at
力
the
の
curse
動き
far more powerful than any
巨大な
man
る呪詛
could
の
deceive.
開校当初より閉鎖されていた
From that time, it opened its doors to the day it closed them forever.
天神小学校の地下室
Heavenly
に
Host
関する
Elementary School
何
sealed
か
basements
大
room
きな
has
呪いの
existed
存在
as some form of cursed ground.
この連続児童誘拐殺
And to
害
find
事件より
the underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident.
さらに遡ること
Back
20
a whole 20 years,
おぼろげながら
I believe I may
真相を
found
知
a
る手がかりを
clue that
私は
could
見つけ
shed
たよう
some
に
light
思
on
え
the situation. It may be a bit far-fetched as leads go, but it's a lead nonetheless.
廃校になった後取り
Regrettably,
壊されて
since
別の学校が建っている
Heavenly
現在では
Host was not only closed down but demolished altogether, and that other school built in its place,
失われた天神小学
it's
校
no
の
longer
地下室を
possible
調
to
べることは不可能だ
investigate the basement room directly.
私の助手が
But my
興味
prodigy
深い
has
方
found a
法を見
way,
つけてきてくれた
what may be the next best thing,
不可能が可能となるかもしれない
something that could make the impossible possible once
その
more.
準備に出かけ
Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now.
詳しくは次回
Be
の
sure
連
not
載
to
にてお伝え
miss
し
the
たい
next installment. It may be the scoop
楽しみに
of a
お待ちいただきたい
lifetime. Okay, we have it here. This is the end of chapter 4, and we're going to continue in chapter 5. Hope you enjoyed this quite dialogue heavy episode. But we will see what's happening in the last chapter. And finishing up this Let's Play. Hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to get your game on.